Don't watch this video hungry. Here's how to make homemade cinnamon rolls. While the dough is rising, we're going to put together our cinnamon sugar filling, which is just a 2/3 cup of packed brown sugar and 1½ tablespoons of cinnamon mixed together in a small bowl. Try to break up any large clumps of brown sugar and then set aside. After 2 hours, our dough has doubled in size, so we're going to punch it down to release the air and then place it on a lightly floured work surface. We're now going to roll this into a 12 by 18 inch rectangle. Like with most doughs that end up as a rectangle at some point, I try to keep it as even as possible and will often stretch out the corners if any get too short or rounded. Next, using an offset spatula, if you have one, spread out a ½ cup of softened unsalted butter over the top of the dough. I thought this glob and then spread method worked really well and helped to prevent the dough from tearing. We'll then grab the cinnamon sugar filling and sprinkle that in an even layer all over the butter. I gave the filling a little pat to make sure it was nice and stuck into the butter, and then starting at the long end closest to me, I rolled the dough into a tight log and cut it into 12 even pieces about 1½ inch thick. You didn't see me do it here, but I did plan out my cuts before just going after it to try and get as even of rolls as possible. Finally, arrange your cinnamon rolls in a greased 13 by 9 inch glass baking dish and let rise until puffed about an hour. We're going to bake our cinnamon rolls at 350 degrees for 25 minutes or until lightly browned. While they bake, we're going to make the cream cheese icing. To a medium-sized bowl, add 4 ounces of bricked cream cheese softened to room temperature. Give this a mix to break it up a little bit, and then add 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, a ½ teaspoon of vanilla, and a pinch of salt. Beat again until everything is smooth and creamy and then set aside. Again, make sure that your cream cheese is at room temperature, otherwise you'll end up with little lumps instead of a nice smooth satiny icing like you see here. Follow for part 3.